Welcome back, everyone. This is the beginning of the second video. This will be a run through of just the part with the picture AI model. It's going to walk you through how to run that type of model, and then this video will be over as part 2. Stay tuned. I will be showing you more. I plan on doing a text-to-speech model and a GPTQ model, so a quantization, which essentially just means make it smaller and make it not as accurate. So stay tuned, but let's just get into it. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to do the SDXL Lightning. Now, I went ahead and already added it in to our AI models for the Python script. So what we're going to do is code dot. And then if you look here, you'll see, let's go ahead and make this, there we are. Let's go ahead and grab this, make it a little bigger. Okay. Now, I don't normally use diffuser models, so essentially, this is what it's grabbing. This is where it is. This is the checkpoint that it's using to download. It'll load the model, ensure that it's got trailing time steps, and then download it. So essentially what it does is it pipes in this prompt with 4 inference steps. I'm going to go ahead and change that up to 8. Guidance scale is 0. So those are essentially different parts of the AI model that you can change. Inference steps will make it take more iterations, and then it will take that and then save that file as output.png. Now, when we go in, you'll see an extra one. I had already run it to make sure it was going to work properly. So what we will do is save that now. And let's go ahead and go Docker start. Actually, I'm going to walk through. So I'm going to go Docker cp lightning.py into pick, which is the name of the container, home/derp. Okay, it's copied. Now, clear all that. We are going to Docker start interactive, the pick container, log into the derp user, and you'll see we actually do have that output there. Ignore it. We will do another one. So now we will do lightning. Ooh, can't spell. So Python 3 lightning.py. So here, now, a lot of times what you would see is it downloading the model. Like I said, I already ran it once before, so it won't be downloading any of the steps. What we are going to do is go ahead and pause. Again, I don't normally use diffuser models, so this is just the base template the Hugging Face gives you to run code. You can see that it is loaded the pipeline contents, and I will, actually, it's already done. So there we go. And I am going to pause and make sure nothing weird came up. Essentially, a person smiling was the context that we put in there. But you never know with AI models. So 1 second. Okay, so what we're going to do is you will see in here, that's where the output image is. Now, the way that I did it, I could not get GIMP to work outside of the root directory. So the picture model I have, what you have to do is you actually have to exit and go to root, and you'll see all of these. And then you just type the command GIMP, and it will set up and start the window. Now this will pop up outside of WSL2. It's actually an application. You can't see my bar, but it's actually an application from WSL2. Now, let's go ahead and open. And as you can see, it's already in recently added. I cannot, but you will go slash home. This is the derp folder, and then this is the picture. So obviously this is not meant for production, and I actually added more inference steps, which I think made this look a little bit weirder, but it took less than the time for me to explain what was going on for this to be made. So I would say it's really lightning. But you can see it's got some good lighting. The teeth are a little bit weird, and some of the impressions are a little aggressive, but all in all, for something that worked really, really fast, that was amazing. So there we go. Now we are back. And boom. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed our little journey here. Instead of wrapping this one up with a what's next, I'm going to go ahead and leave it open-ended for now. I might come back and add some of the other models that I use, maybe show you some of the other stuff, but this finishes out the series for showing you how I set up my Docker containers with WSL2 to run these models. Why WSL2? I know I answered that at the very beginning, but also another reason for that is some of the models, so GPTQ specifically, I was having issues with the quantization of it. To make it work in Windows really well was difficult. Obviously, they had programmed it in Linux, so it worked perfectly in Linux. I figured the easiest way to do it is to go into Linux. So that is why I chose WSL2 and Linux. I also really enjoyed learning how to use Linux up until I had created this. The only other Linux experience I had was with CentOS back in the days of my Minecraft server. We had a physical server in the basement, and I was allowed to play on it. So I had CentOS installed on it, and then I ran my Minecraft server off of that. So it was really fun getting back into Linux. Thank you guys so much for paying attention and liking, comment, subscribing down below, and everything. This is my final video for the series, but stay tuned for the next series that will relate to artificially consulting. Until next time.